If you have defined your fair value gaps based on your bias with the overnight range, as I showed you here by grading it, you know the general proximity of where a fair value gap or order block or breaker or stop run is going to form. All of the PDA rates are going to gravitate around these levels. Don't just think it's just fair value gap. It's not just that. It's whatever PV array that's going to be given to you at that time with price being utilized for that purpose. Meaning during the macro or 8:30, because there's the only departure. It's always the 50-minute after to 10-minute after. That's the element of time when the price is going to start spooling during the pre-market sessions. There's several hours there that you can do that with. But there's one outlier. It's the 8:30. 8:30 does its own thing. That's when the algorithm comes online and it's full force just run, because it's going to push price around for that first hour ahead of 9:30 opening. That's what it's doing. That's its function. Okay. So, and it's also allowing a lot of orders to be pushed through when there's economic data. Remember I was telling you about earlier how the dealers that are facilitating and executing the orders for large entities that are not necessarily always trading for the purpose of trading for profit. They're not out there trading, competing against you. They just are holding risk, or they're window dressing their portfolio. I mean, they're cycling through and reappropriating things in other asset classes and other instruments. So if they're trying to unload something or acquire it, the dealer will facilitate their requirements and expectations by pushing the orders through at these very high volume times. And that's what's going on. Okay, that's exactly what's going on. You're not going to see it in your fucking books. You're not going to hear some Joe Schmo on the fucking internet tell you this is what's going on, but that's exactly what's going on. Okay, so when you have this perfect storm of all this order flow coming in that is not causing the market to go up and down, they're utilizing that high volume, okay, not high volume, but that high traffic time where there's more participation. It's easy to throw those orders into the marketplace. They're consumed quickly. And it doesn't mean that the market's going to go really high or really low because they push that volume in. Remember, that big volume is being broken up throughout the day, throughout the morning, throughout the several hours. They're pushing those orders in. You know, you're not going to get a company like I don't even want to put a person's or a company name out there. It's just a large conglomerate, large entity that would be trading very, very large. Their entire order is not getting pushed through on one pass through. They're not just saying, "Hey, sell me, $15 billion worth of SPOOs, at the market." They're never doing that. That's never happening. Okay, so what they'll do is they know that their dealer has been given instructions, okay, to facilitate that request, but average cost needs to be a part of it. They're not willing to have this position either accumulated or distributed without at least factoring in some measure of value that they're hoping to hold on to or acquire in purchasing it. So that's what's really going on. That's behind the scenes. That's what's going on with these times and what the order flow is coming through is doing. And that's not going to cause price to go up and down. It's just going to be that much more of time and sales being booked and printed, but the price is going to go where the price is going to go. And they have no control over it. You don't have any control over it. And we're looking for the maximum damage. Where can it move the most to hurt whoever's been making money?